Hello, everyone, and welcome back. In this video, I'm going to talk to you about GLP-1, which is, I guess, the weight loss drug that a lot of people have been using and getting great results with. And this article is titled GLP-1 Weight Loss Drugs Raise Eating Disorder Concerns. I will put a link to this article in the description for the video. Drugs originally developed to treat diabetes are now surging in popularity for weight loss, sparking concerns among experts about mental health and body images. Medications like Ozempic, one I can't pronounce, Zepbound were first created to treat medical conditions such as diabetes. Today, commercials for these drugs are everywhere, often promoting appearance and weight loss. And it sounds to me like what they're doing is these drugs are designed to control insulin, right? Insulin obviously is the key sort of ingredient when it comes to diabetes, but it can also be the ingredient when it comes to weight loss, right? If you can prevent your insulin levels from spiking, then in theory, you can control the amount of fat that your body stores. According to a 2024 Gallup poll, an estimated 15.5 million U.S. adults report having used injectable diabetes medicine to reduce weight, including 3% who are currently using such medication specifically for this purpose. It doesn't seem like it's about health anymore. It's about how much weight can I possibly lose. The rise of these drugs comes alongside social media trends that often show miracle results, which can make these medications seem like a quick fix rather than a serious medical treatment. Okay, I'll let you read this for yourself. Hopefully I've made the point. Causes have effects, effects have consequences. One of my mentors that changed the direction of my life taught me that. And obviously, if you're using a medication to lose weight, and I'm not saying you should or you shouldn't, just know there are consequences for doing that, right? Obviously, we live in a world, and I tell you, I'm not immune to myself. I'm 59 years of age, and I sort of joke with my wife that I'm trying to age gracefully, especially from the neck down. And at 59, it's just that's much harder to stay in shape. I've had 2 surgeries on my left arm from overtraining. I'm about to have another one on my right arm, again from overtraining, because I want to go to the gym. I want to look good. I have a beautiful wife and two beautiful stepchildren, and I don't want to be the old stepfather. So I get it. I really do. But when we're talking about an eating disorder, we're talking about a very serious mental health issue. And we've spoken to hundreds, if not thousands of families over the years who have a loved one, usually a woman in the family, not usually men. Although it sounds like from what I've read, men are having issues with the weight, with weight, not necessarily weight loss, but what they call bigorexia, right? We're never big enough, right? If we're 200 pounds, we want to be 220. So it's typically the women in the family, and these are very challenging cases clinically, which makes them challenging legally. And I will tell you, if you don't get your loved one help, the consequences can be severe. So if you're a family out there and you're dealing with a loved one who has an eating disorder, let's have a conversation with you about what we can do, what options may or may not be available, both legal and non-legal. If there's an issue you're dealing with in your family and I haven't made a video about that issue, let me know. Please post in the comments. I'm so grateful when people post in the comments, even when they post tongue in cheek and like to have a little jab at me. I think I had one that said to me, why don't you post a photograph on your, your thumbnail that really looks like you? I guess I have gotten older than I thought I was, but it's okay. I don't mind a little jab. Let's just be respectful to each other, okay? We're all fighting our own demons in one way or another. So if there's an issue you're dealing with, let me know. I'll make a video for you. Just post in the comments, because if it's affecting you, your family, it's probably affecting another. And these videos are made to get you the information that you need. If you like this content, please give me a thumbs up. And if you want more of this content that I make every day for you, even while I'm sitting in Utah on vacation with my wife, please subscribe to the channel. Thank you for tuning in. I'll see you in the next video. Bye-bye.